everyone, it's me Gaby and welcome back to my channel. And I know it's been a long time since I last posted a video, and it's because I've been very busy lately because of online classes, schoolwork, training, and also I'm planning a lot of ideas for my new business that I plan to share with you soon. But for now, I'm really happy that I found time again to make vlogs. And today I'll be sharing the story of my tennis journey and how I was introduced to tennis. I actually plan to make this story time series, so this is episode 1. And before we start, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on my future updates. So, let's go way back when I was 4 years old. And I knew absolutely nothing about what was going on, and all I know is that my whole family plays tennis and I go to the tennis court every day. So my two titas, Tita Bien and Tita Bambi, they train every day in Rizal Memorial. So we lived in Manila at the time, and Rizal Memorial was just a walking distance away from our condo, so it was really convenient for us to go to the tennis court anytime we want. And yeah, so since I go to the tennis court often, I became familiar with tennis. So I know what a racket looks like, I know what a tennis court looks like, I know what a tennis ball looks like. So I was also studying kindergarten that time, and my school is St. Lucie Integrated School. It's also near our condo. So going back to the story, I started to like tennis, and I wanted to play also because it looked so fun. But I didn't have a racket yet, so I just borrowed one of my tita's extra rackets. And yeah, so my dad taught me how to hold the racket, and then eventually I started hitting balls. Like when there's a free court, my dad would throw me a few balls and I just hit it. But it was a bit hard for me because the racket was heavy, but I didn't care because it was fun. So yeah, I just hit a few balls while waiting for my titas to finish their training. So after my titas train, I would go to them, and sometimes they train with their friends. So I really like talking and playing with my tita's friends. So I would go to them and I just say hi and I just play with them. And yeah, and actually I haven't seen them in a long time. So if you're watching this video, hello po. Then yeah, so sometimes there are days that the courts are all occupied and I have nowhere to play. So I would just get a ball and the racket and I'd hit against the wall. But it would always like go over the wall and it would end up hitting someone's car. So yeah. So I'm just going to fast forward to Christmas Day. So on Christmas, I just received one of the best gifts ever, and it was my first tennis racket, and I was so excited when I saw it. It's from my Tita Bien, and it's a purple Prince racket, and it's small because it's a junior's racket. And what I love about it is it's because it's from Maria Sharapova's line of rackets from Prince, because Maria Sharapova was my first ever favorite professional tennis player from WTA, and I just love every dress she wears, and she was also sponsored by Prince that time. So yeah, I super duper love my gift and I couldn't wait to use it. I was so happy. So yeah, the day after Christmas, we played tennis like we normally do. We always play tennis the day after Christmas. And I tried my new racket and I was so happy. I felt so cool and it became easier for me to swing the racket because it's lighter and I enjoyed playing tennis even more. So back then, I had no idea that my family was known in the tennis community here in the Philippines, especially my two titas. At the time, they were really dominating from age group to women's here in the Philippines and even in ATF and ITF tournaments abroad. So in our house, we have a lot of trophies and medals and news clippings and mostly belong to them. And back then, I didn't appreciate it because I didn't know why there were so many and what's it for. And of course, I was only a kid that time. Anyways, so my dad decided to enroll me in a Milo tennis clinic during the summer. And it was held in Makati Sports Club, and the coach that handled me was my dad and my tita's former coach, Coach Bubut. So he's a bit scary on court, but he's really nice and fun of course. And most coaches are like that anyways. And yeah, I really love meeting new friends and doing new drills. We even had many games at the end of the camp, and we also received a medal. So that was my first medal, and I remember I felt so cool and I was so awesome because I felt like my titas because my titas had a lot of medals. So I felt like a champion because I also have a medal. So after that summer camp, I didn't get to play tennis regularly because no one was gonna bring me to the tennis court after school because both my parents were in work. And yeah, but 4 years, after 4 years, we decided to go back to our hometown, which is here in Lucena City. And then that's when I started training regularly and playing tennis with my dad. And I went to another Milo tennis clinic, but this time my dad handled it. So yeah, we did the same thing. So I met new people, made new friends, and we did drills, and we also had mini games at the end of the summer camp, which was my favorite part of all the tennis clinics. So that's it for the first episode of my tennis journey series, and I hope you guys enjoyed my story of how I first fell in love with playing tennis. So I hope you guys watch the next episode, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on my future updates. Bye! See you in the next video!